Fleabag coming out in there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Marvel reaction series. Tonight, we are watching more She-Hulk. This one is Season 1, Episode 2, Superhuman Law. Last time on She-Hulk, we were introduced to Jennifer Walters, I believe, or Jennifer Waters. I think Walters. And she's like a lawyer, and she is the cousin of Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk. They're on like a little road trip together, and as happens with most Avengers, an alien kind of popped up out of nowhere, which made him careen off a cliff, and their blood got mixed together, causing her to transform into She-Hulk. And the last episode was basically just like her figuring out her powers, being able to control it. But the other thing that we learned at the end of the last episode was Captain America fucks! That was like the perfect thing to end on. I love that. And then of course, you know, she had that weird cartoony fight in the courtroom. That wasn't like serious. I think it was just kind of like here's what to expect in this show. So I'm just really excited to jump into this one and see what we get and see exactly what's going to be in the after credit scene. So anyway, guys, if you like this reaction and want to see more like this, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this episode of She-Hulk. Again, this is Season 1, Episode 2, Superhuman Law. Let's do it.
A stunning scene from the Metropolitan Courthouse to superpowered influencer Titania caused panic while fleeing traffic court.
I do know that name, and actually I saw this video today where Tatiana said that some people actually called her Titania.
Then you tell us about what you saw today.
Yeah. This chick, pretty decent, turned into a Hulk, like a chick Hulk.
A She-Hulk?
He said it.
I guess it's gonna stick now, isn't it? I kind of wish that one dude from Ant-Man was that dude.
So I'm at this art museum with my cousin Ignacio, right?
She-Hulk? Give them what they want.
Little Fleabag coming out in there.
That name better not stick. So dumb. I can't even exist without being a derivative of the Hulk.
That's a pretty dumb name, too.
I mean, it's apt.
Don't you think it's a little unsportsmanlike to suddenly debut superpowers just to drum up publicity for yourself?
Only you would think that.
So, seriously, how did
We
Creepy
both have these
dude.
drinks for free because you're a superhero.
I'm not. I did not go to law school and rack up 6 figures in student loans to become a vigilante.
Don't worry, Biden's taking off $10,000 of those. You'll be fine.
Do the Avengers offer healthcare? Maternity
No, they
leave,
just
a pension?
tend to die.
Are they even paid?
Or be forgotten.
Jen, can I talk to you for a moment? Could you go back to Jen?
Sure.
Does the booze... Metabolism. Yeah, okay. So the booze affects her when she's a human. That's interesting. Or Gen form.
Since you saved the lives of the entire jury today, GLK&H argued that the jury was then biased in your favor.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Let them get hit in the face and they're all bleeding out all over the courtroom floor? And
No, you did the right thing. It unraveled our case. I'm sorry, I have to let you go. Well, this makes you a liability for the DA's office.
Wait, you're firing me?
Control your emotions, Jen. All right. Attorney for... The subtitle of the show changed pretty quick after that first episode.
I'm here if you want to talk a little bit more.
We can't hire a lawyer who's such a big distraction in court.
We're not prepared to offer you the position.
We just can't take the risk of a sideshow.
I mean, I get it, because people are going to be biased to side with her since she's a Hulk, but what is she supposed to do? It's not her fault.
GG&T might be hiring.
I guess she could just actually be a superhero now.
No.
Is that Captain America's ass? If she somehow doesn't hook up with Captain America at the end of this, I'll be very upset.
Mom, Dad, I'm here.
You know, this much sugar is very bad for you and your waistline.
She's a Hulk now.
I already told everyone, so it won't be awkward. No one is going to bring it up.
You got fired.
Instantly.
Yes, got fired, but it's fine.
That Hawkeye guy, what happens to those arrows? Does he go around and collect them? Leave those things lying around?
Chunky highlight.
Is this giving her an idea to open up her own law firm, maybe? To go after superheroes?
What do you need me to do, Dad?
Just an excuse to check in with you. How you doing, kiddo?
I hate that it got revealed in this way, in front of the whole world. I wasn't gonna just let those people get hurt.
No.
You know, I can see Jen being the new Tony Stark, like being out and about and the face of superheroes.
This isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family. And you didn't destroy a city.
These guys seem so normal to be in this universe, you know?
Miss Walters?
It's nice to see you again.
She gonna get picked up?
Mr. Holloway?
May I buy you a drink?
Sure, I guess.
Is that the expensive stuff?
I'd like to offer you a job.
You got me fired, now you want to hire me.
Take some time.
I accept. Only do it if I can hire my own paralegal.
I truly do not care who your paralegal is.
Yes.
You start Monday.
Jen Walters is back, baby.
Open that tab. So could you like get really drunk as Jen, Hulk out, and like burn through all that alcohol and go back as Jen? No, because she drank that as the Hulk, and and then she went back to Jen and it was still affected her. But maybe it would burn it if she was Hulk. I don't know. These are the questions I hope She-Hulk answers.
We just started a Superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it. I'll expect you to be at work and in court as the She-Hulk, not as a normal person.
So she's kind of a sideshow.
Right now.
You might want to get some new suits there, She-Hulk. I like how her hair gets like that greenish, like little hue.
God, this sucks. Now everyone around here is always going to think this is the only reason I got the job. These dodos never had to deal with this on their first day at work.
What do you think about it?
Agnostic.
Interesting.
I'll spend the rest of the year worrying about what I just said.
Oh, here we are. Your office.
That was supposed to be the original She-Hulk design, the GLK/H. I've seen mock-ups of that. I've been reacting all day. My voice is about shot.
The only reason they hired me is because they wanted a Hulk lawyer in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yes, but this is very fancy, bitch.
I'm gonna have to buy an entirely new wardrobe.
I'm also in the Superhuman Law Division. Made you guys a welcome basket.
Oh!
Snacks, a map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Thank you.
She was so earnest when she said that. That's like the best personal assistant ever.
Your first case is the parole of Emil Blonsky, also known as Abomination. Mr. Blonsky has been serving a sentence in an ultra-high security prison. You know there's a lot of controversy surrounding his possible release.
He tried to kill my cousin, dude. Like...
I can't represent him. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right. He's signed a conflict waiver.
I would much prefer to be assigned literally any other case.
If you don't take the case, then you don't have a job here. Meet with the client before you decide.
I mean, Abomination has been changing, though, right? I mean, he was in that fighting ring in Shang-Chi, and he was like talking to Wong, wasn't he?
Can't come in like that. No superpowers inside.
This is a budget reduction zone. No hulking out inside.
Oh.
Walter.
That'd make me nervous, too.
The prisoner is a very dangerous man.
You gonna serve me up with some fava beans and a nice piano?
I wonder if he is all civilized now. Like if him and Abomination kind of like fused like Hulk and Banner did. Uh-oh. I didn't know he could go back into that form.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
Mr. Blonsky, I was expecting...
Abomination, right? You won't be seeing much of him about.
Does that mean that you can't turn into the Abomination anymore, or...
I choose not to. I'm simply Emil now, with 7 soul mates that I met through the prison pen pal program that I want to start a new life with. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? The Hulk. I tried to kill him. I was under direct orders from your government.
You went on a destructive rampage in Harlem.
Because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum.
The serum the government gave you caused your subsequent actions?
I was a highly decorated soldier.
Maybe she's starting to see the point of her job now.
I thought I was the good guy. I thought I was going to be Captain Bloody America. You know?
Get all the bitches.
Your cousin is held up as a hero, and I'm locked up in here.
The parole board's going to need to know that you feel remorse for your actions.
Absolutely, I do. Various haikus.
Oh boy.
To each of my victims. I just want to move on with my life. Think you can help?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
She gonna take it on? You might want to call Bruce and see what he thinks. All right. I really didn't think he was going to be a part of the show a whole lot.
I have to take on Emil Blonsky as a client, and I couldn't do that without talking to you first. And you're always saying that, everybody deserves a second chance.
I
Not
think
falling for an act here, but isn't rehabilitation something that we should strive for?
Doesn't let him get a word in at all, does she?
I think you're calling me to tell me you're taking the job.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job.
That's great, Jen. You should. Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back. And a really heartfelt haiku. So that fight was so many years ago, I'm a completely different person. Literally.
I love her little laughs to the camera.
What'd they end up naming you anyway?
She-Hulk? Don't even.
I love that. That's got a nice ring. She-Hulk, attorney at law.
He said it!
You got this. Just be careful, okay?
You coming to LA anytime soon?
Probably not for a minute. I got some things I gotta take care of.
Is he on that ship? Okay.
Okay.
Is he gonna join the Guardians?
I'd like to accept your offer. I've already got a winning strategy.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
Oh no.
Shocking footage leaked showing the Abomination participating in what appears to be an underground fight club after having somehow escaped from prison.
Oh shit.
That sucks.
That's what I was talking about with Shang-Chi. So this is taking place during all that. Okay. Let's see what's in this after credits scene here. This is such an enjoyable show. I love it. Of course, Tatiana is just Tatiana. It's funny. You like the character. I'm like, what else does this show need?
I don't know what I'm doing down here. I don't know what I'm doing. Drop it down. Good.
These are the few things that he was talking about.
I could have done that.
There you go. Yeah, watch out for the lamp. There you go.
I'm glad you're staying hydrated, Dad, but this seems a little excessive.
Yep. Okay.
They're not always gonna like lead into something. Sometimes there's gonna be little jokes like that. I approve of that. That's cool. All right, everybody, that was She-Hulk Season 1, Episode 2, Superhuman Law. This one was kind of funny because, you know, she was kind of being rejected everywhere just because she was going to be a circus at every single trial she was in. Luckily, this law firm that she was kind of going after during the Titania fight, they were actually making a superhuman division, like literally exactly what she needs. At first, she's taking on Abomination because he broke out of a cell to go fight during that whole Shang-Chi scene. So is that what the show's gonna be? Is like these little cameos that we've seen from villains throughout the last few years of Marvel? Is she gonna be defending them in court? That's gonna be really interesting. I kind of dig that. And is Wong gonna be called to the stand too? Because I did see him in the in that video, so that's gonna be interesting. We got some more Hulk. I like how they keep in touch and communicate. That's really cool. And overall, like I was saying, this is just a really fun show, and I really like it. Man, I'm glad I'm not going to react to anything until Sunday because my voice needs a break. Woo! So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode, and who do you think we're going to end up seeing in this show? I haven't seen any trailers for the show, so if you have any foreknowledge about anybody that's going to make cameos, please, let's let surprises be surprises. But if you haven't seen the trailer, let me know who you think or who you want to appear in the show down below. And if you like this reaction, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length, week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So if that interests you, go check that out. If not, they'll be on the YouTubes eventually. And I guess that's going to be about it for tonight. So thank you very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week for some more She-Hulk. Take it easy, guys.
That sucks.